A big win for the Minnesota Twins today as they take down the 2022 reigning World Series champions. As you can see below me, we won 3-2. I'm saying we because I'm part of the team, but the Twins get a big win in extra innings today. We're going to talk about it. And this game had pretty much everything. It was a little stressful with the early going. The bats did not come alive, and realistically, when you look at the score, 3-2, still didn't come alive maybe to the way that we might have hoped on opening day, but nonetheless, the pitching was good. They came in clutch when they needed to, hitting. Everybody contributed, right? Well, except for one, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. But like I said, the Twins win this one. Huge win for the Twins today. And if you guys are enjoying these videos, I live streamed the game earlier. That was a lot of fun. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I know you can't see that because the banner's in the way, but you understand the idea. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe because we post about the Twins every single day on this channel. So let's go over the game. This game, like I said, had it all, but I want to start with the pitching because the Twins have been so good pitching. They have only allowed, 5 runs, I think, from the starting pitchers in 7 games. That's an under 1 ERA. That's amazing. Like, that's got to be number 1 in baseball, if not number 2. They're doing untwinly-like things, right? Sonny Gray had the most dominant day of his career. 7 innings, and they were almost flawless. 4 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 13 strikeouts. That is a career day for Sonny Gray. His ERA, 0.75 in his 2 starts. He threw 98 pitches, and 61 of them were strikes. That's good. That's so good. Like, that, you can't ask for anything better than that. And then it was followed up by an even better bullpen, right? So Griffin Jacks, who struggled a couple of days ago, bounced back today. 1 inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, nothing like that. Did get a strikeout. Duran came in, closed it out, or at least in the 9th inning, because like I said, it went to extras. Closed out the 9th, gave the Twins a chance to win it in the bottom of the 9th, throwing 1 inning, 2 strikeouts, did walk 1, but that's okay. And then Jorge Lopez did give up the run. You can't really blame a guy for giving up a run with a runner on second base. That's just really stupid, but I hate that rule. Anyway, it's not an earned run for him. So he gave up 1 hit, gave up the run, but nonetheless, the Twins had the same opportunity and made the most of it in the bottom of the 10th. They won this game 3-2. They out-hit the Astros 11-5. The bats were good today. They've been good all year, but they just have the problem of executing when it matters, right? Today, obviously, they did. They came up with a clutch hit in the 10th, but they really struggled, literally until the 10th inning, to get hits strung together. In the 6th inning, they scored on a wild pitch, which tied the game. And then in the 10th inning, a walk-off from Kyle Farmer, who had a really good day. So, like, that's just the frustrating part. That's the only frustrating part about the Twins so far this season, is they are not scoring runs because they are not getting consistent hits back-to-back-to-back, right? 2 for 11 with runners in scoring position today. 12 guys left on base. That's not good. But they're getting hits. They're winning games. They're 5-2 on the year. They just aren't doing when they need to, right? And I think that'll come with some time. As long as they're winning games, that's what really matters. So Jorge Lopez actually got the win today as well. But let's move on to the hitting, and I want to break this down. Like I said today, every single person pretty much contributed in some way, whether it was to move the bat to the next guy, whether it was the game-winning hits, being in the situations that put them there. The only guy who really struggled today, Vasquez did struggle too, and I guess I can mention that, but the real struggle is Carlos Correa. I talked about this in my live stream earlier, that he has just not had the Twins moment. He has really not been great, right? Left 5 guys on base today, struck out 3 times, and I want to break these down for you. So you can look on MLB.com at the summary, and you can look at key moments. Well, the key moment today was in the bottom of the 3rd. There were runners on 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. Carlos Correa strikes out swinging. In the bottom of the 5th inning, 1 runner on 3rd 1 out. The Twins are down 1-0 at this time. Carlos Correa strikes out swinging. Then you go down to the 7th inning. Again, the Twins are tied now. They are tied 1-1. Nobody out. Runner on first. Carlos Correa grounds into a double play. Okay? It gets worse. Last one. In the 10th inning, nobody on in a 3-2 count. Carlos Correa looks at a pitch. Strike out looking. 1 out there in the 10th. Luckily, they came through. Trevor Larnach walked. Jose Miranda got a single, so runners are on the corners. And Buxton scored because he was at second base, so that tied the game at 2 at the time. They walked Donovan Solano to bring up the double play, and then Kyle Farmer singled the ball right up the middle, and that won them the game. So really cool that Twins that were not on the team last year are already making an impact. But like I said, Carlos Correa, 4 opportunities, strikes out in 3 of them, grounds into a double play for the 4th one. Even really, like, Vasquez had the bases loaded, popped out. That wasn't great. And he also struck out in the 9th inning with nobody on, 3-2 count. So those 2 guys didn't have a good day at all. Vasquez, I'm not going to blame him too much. I don't really think he's a fantastic hitter. I think they just brought him on to be like a leader to Jeffers and be a second catcher because the Twins don't have one. So I can put a little bit less blame on him. But Carlos Correa, man, like batting 173 this season, 172, 0 for 5 day, batting second. I mean, like, he missed a ball even, too, in the field that it was a diving play, probably didn't need to make it, special or anything. Can't really blame him that much for that, but he didn't make the play. Like, that's the stuff that Carlos Correa should be making. We're paying him a lot of money. And like I said, I'm not a fan of Carlos Correa for his actions before the Twins, but also just because I don't think that he needed to be the guy. Royce Lewis is hurt because of him, because Royce Lewis got put in center field, because Correa got put at short, because, the Twins spent a lot of money on him. And then he just hasn't had that Twins moment, right? He has not had a walk-off. He has not contributed the way that, like, even Kyle Farmer is going to remember this walk-off. It was a single. He didn't need to do too much. He put the ball in play. That was good enough to win the game, right? So that just really frustrates me. But a really good day pitching-wise made up for it. Like I said, other guys carried the weight. Buxton, 2 for 5 today, still batting .360. Good for him. Larnach did have an 0 for day, but scored the run on the wild pitch that tied the game. I believe he got walked in that, or maybe I'm wrong on that. Can't remember exactly how he got on base, but scored the run. And that's what's important there, was a contributor. Miranda, 3 for 5, had the RBI single. Solano, 2 for 4 with a run. Kyle Farmer, 2 for 5 with the game-winning RBI. Gallo, over 1, whatever. Gordon came in for him, 0 for 2. Gordon's really struggled this year, so don't know what that's going to continue to look like. Vasquez, 0 for 3. And Taylor. The Twins didn't have a hit through the first 3 innings of this game until Taylor came up with 2 outs in the 3rd and got a single. So he was 2 for 4 today. He's batting .250. Can't be upset about that. He's doing really well. So, like I said, the Twins did almost everything right today. Sonny Gray, career day. That's what you needed from him. That's what you'd like to see from him every day. You've got the guys in the lineup who are executing when it matters, right? You've got the guys like Miranda, who's having a really good day. Really boosted his average today. From the start of the season, was a little slow. Solano and Farmer, guys who were not on the team last year, making an impact, winning the game today. Good stuff. There is a lot to be excited about, especially when you take game 1 against the Astros. Like, the Astros are not playing to the Astros level of, last year being the World Series champion. You need to make them pay for it. The Twins have been hot. They ran into some tough pitching. Today was some tough pitching as well. You got to work around that. You got to find ways to win. They did that today. So, really good win by the Twins, and we come back tomorrow and do it again. So, good home opener for the Twins. And like I said, you just try to win a series at a time, day by day. I don't know who's pitching tomorrow. I think it is Joe Ryan. So we'll see how he does. We'll see how he goes. I'm excited to see what happens. That's what I got for you today. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content, and we'll see you tomorrow.